Welcome back in. Great to have you here with us on WKYT. Sometimes it's hard for parents to know if their child might need a little extra help. Renea Sageser is here from Associates in Pediatric Therapy to tell us what to look for when it comes to sensory processing disorders, which sounds like a big term, and it is, but what we're really talking about is what?
Well, how a child learns. So a lot of times, first we want to look at what's their strengths. What are they good at? We all learn differently, including you and myself. I'm not an auditory learner. So when somebody's talking to me, it goes in one ear and out the other. I'm very visual, hands-on, tactical. And so we want to look at your specific child and say, are they visual learners, auditory learners, or tactical? And that's super important. So that's our first starting point.
So different children are different?
Yes, definitely. And second, we would want to talk about what else could be going on. Is there any medical conditions that we need to be aware of? Is there any family history? Maybe you as a child had a learning disability yourself. And so learning how the genetics works with that. And so that's one of the other factors that we would be looking at.
So if they're having difficulty participating at school, I mean, there's something just not right there. That's a clue to come see a professional.
Yes, and we're going to work with the teachers and develop what is their learning style. So again, I'm a visual auditory learner, and so we're going to give them examples. And so I did bring an example here. I can share it with you.
Yeah, do that, please.
But these are different cards, and so when we're working with a kid, for example, learning the sound D, it could be as simple. This is a multi-sensory approach. So we have our visual, we have our auditory, and we have the visual cue, the auditory cue, and then the touch cue. So everything has a touch cue. So for the sound D, it would be the sign for D, and you touch your right side. Well, what side is the dog tail on? It's on your right side. So it's sending that memory cue to your brain. So it's so important for us to give parents these strategies. You can do this with anything, with their science test, with their, maybe they're working on body parts. So teaching them a rhyme or a poem. And so teaching your child how they learn best. That's one of the best strategies we can give our parents.
So there are times when a child has been struggling and you go through this process and all of a sudden the light comes on.
That's right.
And you figure out how to reach them.
Because it's not just auditory, the teachers, unfortunately, sometimes they do talk a lot, but we want to help the teachers and also, at home, teach the parents to use your hand skill, your visual, whatever homework activity they're working on. These strategies come in handy. So I think that's very important.
How do folks get in touch with you?
They can just contact our website, www.kidtherapy.org, or they can call us. So,
Thanks for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.